TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Friends of Poder Seis, card subject to change. It is now time for your main event! And it is for the Ed in San Antonio presents Poder Championship! Introducing first, from Blackwood, New Jersey, she is Brittany Blake! And introducing her opponent, your longest reigning and defending champion, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, she is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, your current Poder champion, Christi Jaynes.
It has come to this Poder Seis here at the FSW Arena, presented by Ed in San Antonio. I am Veda Scott here to determine once and for all the definitive Poder champion. Christi Jaynes is the longest reigning Poder champion. However, due to injury, was forced to take some time off. In the meantime, we had an interim champion in Brittany Blake. Now they fight to determine who will be the continuing, the reigning, the definitive, the undisputed Poder champion. And Jaynes looks very, very confident. Both of these women have been staples of the Poder family, have appeared at many Poder events, have competed all over the world, and Jaynes seems extremely, extremely confident right now. Official checking her here. Christi Jaynes, like we said, super confident, hopefully not taking this match lightly, because Brittany Blake has been an incredible interim champion and she is looking to hold the title going forward. Well, but Jaynes, just a little bit quicker. Christi Jaynes from Brazil, but also competing extensively in Mexico, has that lucha-influenced offense all the time, so quick. Back to the no, again, Jaynes. And this is only going to serve to motivate Brittany Blake. She wants to get her hands on Christi here. Oh, come on, Christi. Yeah, doing a little bit of a warm up here. Circling one more time. Now Jaynes says she's ready to go. Oh, come on. At this point, you have to start to wonder. Yeah, we think that it's Christi being super confident and she's antagonizing a child in the crowd. But at this point, it's maybe she's a little afraid of Brittany Blake. Brittany, who has been holding on to the title in the interim. And Jaynes just seems, for my money, a little reluctant to get in there. All right. Jaynes back inside. And now to a lockup. Oh, and it's Jaynes. Jaynes is going to have the strength advantage, but Brittany able to turn it around. All right, Brittany Blake ready to go again. Jaynes continuing to circle. Well, back to the lockup. And one more time, this time it's Jaynes who's able to run Brittany back into the corner, and I think she had just a handful of hair there, a little disrespectful. I don't know that Christi Jaynes respects anyone except for herself and her Poder Championship. One more time back to the lockup. One more time, Jaynes with the power. Whoa, forcing Brittany up top. Oh, but Brittany Blake turns it around, takes down Jaynes. Cazadora into an arm drag by Brittany Blake. Jaynes sent into the turnbuckle. Christi got out of the way. And now Christi Jaynes headed up top. Diving sunset flip. One, two, no. Whoa, went for the kick. But it was denied. Jaynes sent back into the corner. And now Blake looking to take back control. Whoa. Jaynes holding on. Reversal by Jaynes, but up and over goes Brittany Blake. Blake with a dropkick, blasting Christi back into the corner. Jaynes pulling herself up in the corner. Oh, tossing Blake to the apron. Oh, but Jaynes charges in, gets caught, shoulder block by Brittany Blake. Blake slingshotting back into the ring. Whoa. Jaynes taken down with the head scissors and all the way to the outside. And Christi Jaynes, I don't know if this is what she anticipated when she got into this match. She was feeling so confident and now finds herself sent to the outside as Brittany Blake holds the ring. Jaynes is continuing to have a conversation with our fans at ringside as she meanders her way back into the ring. But, oh, it was a trap. She baited Blake into that. And now connecting with viciousness. Jaynes takes off, but wait a second. Brittany Blake is behind her. Tries to go for another arm drag. This time, Jaynes kept her feet planted. And now Christi Jaynes. Oh. Somehow Blake is still fighting it. Trying to roll through into an armbar. Brittany Blake looking to tap out Jaynes and hold on to that title. Whoa. Look at Christi trying to reposition her body. Do what? Ow! Bending back the fingers. Do whatever she can take. Ah, bending back the fingers. Oh. Now what is Jaynes? Whoa, Jaynes got the shoulders down, but instead, Blake able to hold onto that armbar. Look at, she is starting to hyperextend the elbow. This would be it. Instead, Jaynes repositioning one more time. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. No way. The strength of Christi Jaynes. What? What? Deadlifting Brittany Blake into a buckle bomb, and oh, Brittany Blake just got decimated as Jaynes connects with a gigantic running knee, sends Blake out of the corner. And now Jaynes, look at all confidence, talking some trash. Whoa! Missed the kick, but catches Blake on the rebound. Never lacking in confidence is Christi Jaynes. And oh, she's about to hold on to that title. Oh. Now continuing to grind down on Brittany Blake. Ah, blatant choke in the ropes. Wait a second, here comes Jaynes. Meteor to the back of the head and taking the time to pose. Again, this is Christi Jaynes at her most confident and I would argue her most arrogant. Hard into the corner and follows up with a clothesline. Does Christi Jaynes. Jaynes now dragging Blake out. Whoa. Blake's starting to fight. Oh, Christi Jaynes calling for the three amigos. There is one. Christi is going to deny us the three amigos. Instead, she's going to do it her way. Springboard. Quebrada, but no, it's Brittany Blake. Whoa, Blake got rolled up though. Set face first into the buckle. Blake is in trouble, and Jaynes back with a choke. The resiliency of Christi Jaynes, able to regroup after that missed moonsault, and now tossing Blake to the outside. Well, we got to talk about the toughness of Brittany Blake, too. She has been through it in this match, and she is still not done. Christi Jaynes looking to fly. Drop kick. Continuing the assault on the outside. Forearm after forearm. The count is on, but Christi Jaynes is keeping the match on the outside. Again, just supremely confident. Now, where is she go? Oh, no. She's got a chair. Christi Jaynes has a chair. And she just broke the count. Christi Jaynes has broken the count, which means she wants to keep the match on the outside. Swinging the chair. And whoa! Blake has the chair. Brittany Blake has possession of the chair. She sets it up. What has Brittany Blake got in mind here? Setting up Jaynes on the outside. Where's Brittany Blake going? Oh! Running boot sends Christi Jaynes crashing to the cement floor here of the FSW Arena. Incredible action. That is how much the POTR Championship means to everyone who has the chance to hold it. These two know what it's like. They want to be the definitive undisputed champion. Christi Jaynes was trying to get back in the ring, and she got caught by Blake. Now Blake with a running kick. No, she got caught and sent face first onto the apron. Just like that, Christi Jaynes has turned this match around. Who's it gonna be? Brittany Blake holding onto her nose, checking her face. Christi Jaynes has collapsed to the ground. The count is on. She's got to get back inside. Jaynes slow to get back up, using the guardrail to even get back to her feet, but she did it. She broke the count. She made it. Oh, Blake connects with a forearm. Jaynes gives it right back. Oh, this has gotten so intensely physical. Whoa, big flurry by Blake. Whoa, she gets caught. Jaynes, looking for the waist lock, maybe thinking suplex. Blake is going to fight this with everything she has. Brittany Blake connecting with an enziguri. And Christi Jaynes is down. Brittany Blake, she's got to fight her way through this. This is her best chance yet. She's going to hold on to that title. And she is taking down Christi Jaynes. Jaynes in the corner. Here comes Blake. Crossbody to the torso. Following up with a big running knee strike. This is classic Brittany Blake with this combination. She's going for one more, and this time Jaynes had it scouted. Wait a second. No. Blake instead stayed one step ahead. Now Brittany Blake hooks the legs. Oh, and listen, I don't blame Blake. You got to go for that cover whenever you can get it, but unfortunately it was too close to the ropes. Jaynes able to grab it. And now Blake headed up top. Brittany Blake, she's got to be thinking double stomp here. That has been a absolutely devastating maneuver for her. And whoa, Blake missing with the double stomp. Instead gets caught. German suplex turned inside out. Christi Jaynes, more determined than ever. There is fury etched in all of her facial features as she grabs Brittany, drags her back up and onto the shoulders. Christi Jaynes is about to do this. Wait a second. Blake rolling through, sunset flip. 2. Whoa. But Jaynes is right there. Wait, small package. Small package by Blake. Roll up after roll up. Schoolboy by Brittany Blake. This is disorienting as well as putting Jaynes in danger of losing the match. Judo style toss and follows up with a knee strike, but it was blocked, and now it's Brittany Blake. Jaynes, another big judo toss, this time connecting with the knee, and that, my friends, is a knockout blow. Christi Jaynes hooks the leg 2. What? From my vantage point here, that was Brittany Blake was out. I have no idea how she was able to kick out. And look at Christi Jaynes. Now this is frustration that we were seeing. That confidence. It's still bubbling under the surface as she pulls her head back, but now she is realizing that Brittany Blake is not going to lie down and play dead. Instead, she's going to fight till the bitter end. Back up on the shoulders goes Jaynes. Oh, Blake still fighting. Blake with a tornado DDT to take down Christi Jaynes. And Brittany's making the climb. She was up here before. She tried for the double stomp before, but this time she connects. Double stomp to the back. 1, 2, 1. But wait, Brittany Blake, she's not done. Cinching on the submission. She's got Jaynes trapped. Christi Jaynes is trapped in the submission, and Jaynes gives up. Christi Jaynes has tapped out to Brittany Blake.
Your winner by submission and new World Champion, Brittany Blake.
What a moment here at Poder Seis. It's just an absolute war between Christi Jaynes and Brittany Blake. But now there's no interim about it. Brittany Blake has tapped out Jaynes and stands tall, holding up that Poder Championship. She is the undisputed, the one and only Poder Championship.
TitleMatchNetwork.com